If it can use anything, Lord, you can use me. Take my hands and take my feet. Nah, I'm gonna find the rest of that line. Hold on. You can use anything, Lord. Touch my heart, Lord. Speak to me. Okay. Yada. Anyways. Hey guys, I'm back. I feel a little bit better. I was on social media. I don't know if you could have heard it, but got a couple laughs and a couple of good videos, and I don't think that's the always it's just one of the ways I can recharge sometimes. And then eventually Instagram. Yeah? Yeah?
Doing something?
I'm back. Yeah. Like I was saying, I don't think. Oh, I was saying social media. My Instagram has like a timer on it, so it's like if I've been on it too long, it'll be like, "You want to take a break?" And I'm like, Sometimes I'll be like, "Not now," and other times I'll be like, "Alright, you right, I got it, you got it," and then get off. So social media isn't always the most effective recharging station, but it works sometimes. Anyways, it's 6:06. I'm gonna have to leave here probably like 6:30, 6:40. So it's like, dang. And now I get into the zone. It's like, dang, I didn't get to work on this and that. And you start like beating yourself down. It's like, alright, just make it simple. Just get some words down. Sometimes can be a very overcomplicated process, but really, just get some words down and just keep on doing that day after day, and you'll get somewhere. So here we go. Turn my light. I'll turn it on. I'm trying to see which section I should jump in, because right now, as I keep on telling you guys, I have 2-3 parts locked in. I have the first introduction story about the dream, whatever, hearing God. I have the 9 or 10, the getting pushed into the pool story, and I have the 2019 swimming class story, right? And then from there, I'm transitioning to my main point, and I am finding my main point, where it's like, I have points, but I just don't know how I'm gonna get there yet, or I don't know what's the one that cuts straight through to, like, what's the one that's most efficient, like, and sharpest. Yeah. So, and like what ties, and that's what it is. What's most efficient, what's sharpest, but also what ties together everything I've already said best. So where do I go to start to, wrap this up, but also do it in a really, creative way, or impactful way. So I'm trying to see what, and sometimes I like jumping around. It's like, even if it's not the next part, if it's just another section that if I can just develop another section enough to get some more clarity, where it's like, oh shoot, now that that's developed and I added more words to that, I could just plug that in right here, or put that right there, or like maybe I'll switch this part, switch it with that, and start, you know, messing around with the pieces. So sometimes it's not always as, you know, cut and dry as like, alright, this, now I'm working on this thing third because this is the third thing. That's not. Sometimes it might go down to 5 or 6 to, you know, tinker with that, and that might help me work on the third one and fourth one. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. I thought I embraced being a poet, but only enough for it to be a hobby. I was afraid to tell people this is what I wanted to do for a career. I thought I embraced being a poet, but I found I embraced being a poet, but I found it was more like a hobby. I thought I embraced being a poet, that the stage. I thought I embraced being a poet. I think I want to be like a little bit more descriptive here. Like I want to, or a little bit more detail, I guess. I thought I embraced being a poet, a full-time poet, a full-time poet. Like this would be my career. I thought I embraced being a poet. A full-time poet, but only enough for it to be a hobby. I was afraid to tell people this is what I wanted to do for a career. Maybe I embraced the idea. Maybe I embraced the idea of making the stage my home. Maybe that was too shallow. Just jump back in, so. Maybe I embraced the idea of making the stage my home. Maybe that was too shallow of me. There are too many people There are too many people who play around. There are too many people who play around with that thought. Too many people who've only gotten their feet wet. Too many people who've only gotten their feet wet and think they are ready to swim. Too many people who've gotten their feet wet and think they're ready to swim. Too many people confuse a career for a hobby. I don't know. I'm just writing right now. I don't even know if this is staying. I just want to get words out and get not get in my head too much and be like, what do you mean? What does it mean yet? Like, how does this apply to what I'm trying to say? All that stuff. I'm just trying to make sense though. I'm not just saying anything, but I also I just want to get stuff out and just get in a flow and just kind of whatever's under word vomiting. I don't want to word vomit. I just want to kind of jumpstart myself to get in a rhythm by just writing whatever comes to my mind, or not second guessing, or not triple or quadruple guessing what is in my head. Anyways, we continue. Too many people confuse a career with a hobby. Right. Grammarly is pissing me off. I don't know how it signed out anyways, but they still marking all the stuff, but then it's not correcting anything. So it's like, yo, what the heck, bro? Why are you marking up the whole document if you're just gonna tell me to sign up? It was doing it before, so I don't know how it signed out. Stop playing. Alright, we back. I fixed it. Anyways, it's 6:27. Let's just get some more lines in. This is line practice. Boom! You guys didn't deserve that. I'm just getting some energy back. Happy I got some words down. Makes me feel semi-productive. So, alright, here we go. Maybe I embraced the idea of making the stage my home. Maybe that was too shallow of me. There are too many people who play around with that thought. Too many people who've only gotten their feet wet. I want to like somehow merge the two. Like, you know, let there be a lot of people in the shallow, you know, kind of kids. Like, there's a lot of kids in the shallow. I'm not gonna call people kids or immature. That seems a little bit out there. Maybe I could call me that. I'm not gonna call you that. But if in me calling you that, you know, feel like the shoe fits, then hey, it's for both of us then. Too many people who've only gotten their feet wet and think they're ready to swim. Too many people confuse a career with a hobby. Too many people confuse a career with a hobby. I was afraid to tell people this is what I wanted to do for a career. Does that make me a fraud? We're back again. I'm back again. Today, we're keeping it simple. That's the goal of the day. Just right words. Just right words. Got into this, maybe I've said it before, but I got into this flow or this mindset of like, oh my gosh, I gotta, you know. I think I was listening back to what I filmed in January and talking about how I just need to write every day and I need to not go for home runs and just go for singles, go for bunts, and until, you know, it clicks. And so it's like I just need to be more just keep on swinging. I need to at least step up to the plate and take my swings and, you know, get enough singles until a run is scored, or until you do. In order to hit a home run, you got to make contact. So it's like make contact on the ball until you can know the timing and how to put the power into the swing to go for a home run. But you still need to get in the habit of making contact with the ball. And for me, that just looks like I just got to write words and just trust and just not overthinking, not go through a second thinking, what's it called, like not giving a second thought, not giving a second thought, a third thought, or fourth thought. I'll go to the fifth, like run it back how many times and be like, I don't know what to write with this next line or whatever, and then I end up doing nothing, and then I feel like I got nowhere. I'd rather do that after I'm just putting words out and just getting into the flow and the mindset of just putting words out. Put words out, and I was doing that a little bit yesterday before I left for young adults. So I wanted to continue that and just make that more of a habit and mentality of just, for a certain section in this process, just flow, just throw out words, just throw out ideas, and just do it, and then we'll come back and be like, all right, this goes, and maybe eventually throwing out those words, something will kind of connect and be like, ooh, I got something, ooh, like that works. So that's all I'm trying to do with this poem today. They say, if you tense up, you'll fall. If you let go, you'll float. I promise I tried to let go, but in hindsight, I learned it had nothing to do with trying, but trusting. I didn't trust them because I didn't trust anyone, and I still don't. And I still don't. Not with my life on the line. No, it's not in here, Anna. You didn't bring it down here. Not with my life on the line. I'm not trying to hear God calling. No. And I still don't. It's not you. It's not you. It's me. It's not you, it's me. It really is. But then it's still, you know, it's not like my lack of trust. My lack of trust doesn't represent how I view your loyalty. It's just that my fear is greater than my faith in you. It's a tough pill to swallow. It's just that my fear is greater than my faith in you, in this pool. This pool. Where was I? It's funny, like, yo, this morning, for most of the day, I had this good old song, Use Me, in my head. If you can use... Oh, let me sing it for you. If you can use anything, Lord, you can use me. If you can use anything, Lord, you can use me. Take my hands and take my feet. I don't remember the words after that, but something speak through me. And I was reading my Bible earlier, and that's the song that popped in my head, and I was listening to it all day. And then crusty old social media, I went on a little bit ago, and then there's like a meme, a thread of memes based off of the song with Future and Kendrick, the diss song, whatever. And now that beat is stuck in my head. And he's like, nigga, bow. For all y'all dogs getting buried, that's okay with all these nine. You gonna see Pet Cemetery, nigga, bow. That joint was crazy, and I was like, dang, I was doing so good. My mind was was pure. Then I went on social media and I got Derailed. Anyways, let's go. Alright. I really should be editing today too, but no secret, editing sucks. No, it doesn't. It's just like it's easier to just hit record and start doing stuff, but then going back through it and seeing what and not just because I'm not posting a 30-minute thing. I'm not just going to just whatever I record I'm throwing that. I'm trying to take out whatever, you know, redundant stuff or like what needs to be in there to make it somewhat like, you know, around 10 maybe 15 minutes. So far I feel like everything I've posted been around 10 minutes, so it's like, dang, it's just like sitting through and having to listen through it and play it back, and it's like, oh man, it just takes so long. So it's not that it sucks, it's just tedious. But like when you get through and you do it, you be feeling mad, you know, satisfied and you know, proud of it. So all in all, still got it right. So gotta continue on with this, but maybe editing will happen later. We'll see. Oh, alright. I promise I tried to let go, but in hindsight I learned it had nothing to do with trying, but with trusting. I didn't trust them because I didn't trust anyone. I still don't. I don't trust you, but it's not you. I didn't even put that. I don't trust you. I don't trust you, but it's not you, it's me. I don't trust me. I don't trust me. It's not you, it's me, and I don't trust me. And my lack of trust doesn't represent how I view my loyalty. My lack of trust doesn't represent how I view loyalty. It's just that my fear is greater than my faith in you, in this pool. I might take that. I promise I tried to let go. But how do you let go of death and leave that at the end? So it's like, they would say if you tense up you'll fall, but if you let go you'll float. I promise I tried to let go. In hindsight I learned it had nothing to do with trying, but with trusting. I didn't trust them because I didn't trust anyone, and I still don't. I don't trust you, but it's not you, it's me. And I don't even trust me, but it's not you, it's these, P's, C's, yeah, E. It's not you, it's me, and I don't even trust me, it's and I still don't. I don't trust you, but it's not you, it's me. I don't even trust me, but it's not me. It's not you, it's me, And I don't even trust me, but it's not me, it's just deep. But it's not me, it's my feet. It's not me, it's the feet. It's the feet. It's the feet. It's the fact that I was on the shallow side and it was still and it was still deep enough to die. Not me, it's the feet. It's the fact that I was on the shallow side and all I could think about is it's the fact that I was on the shallow side and all I could think about was it being 6 feet deep. It's the fact that I was on the shallow side and all I could think about was it being 6 feet deep. It was still enough to die. All I think about was it being 6 feet deep. It was still deep enough. And it was still deep enough to die. I promise I tried to let go, but how do you let go of death? Yonks. I like that. I like that. If you can use anything, Lord, you can use me. Take my hands and take my feet. No, I'm gonna find the rest of that line. Hold on. You can use anything, Lord. Touch my heart, Lord. Speak to me. Okay. Cause I was gonna say take my heart, but I was like, I know they didn't say take my heart. Take my hands and take my feet. Touch my heart, Lord, speak to me. If you can use anything, Lord, you can use me. Yeah, yeah. If you can use anything, Lord, you can use me. Yeah, yeah. If you can use anything, Lord, you can use me. Take my hands and take my feet. Touch my heart, Lord, speak to me. If you can use anything, Lord, you can use me. Yeah. Yeah. This is what happens when I make a little progress. I start getting hype and start acting a fool. But here we go. We gonna keep on rocking. Let me say that all for you right now. I like how it flows, but I don't know. Yeah. So it'd be like dang, I'll start all the way at the top to see how it actually sounds. I remember in 2019 I took a class to learn how to swim. I needed the class in order to graduate, but I hoped this would be when I finally conquered my fear. I remember how my feet would be glued, gum